Hey, big up to Ray Carl. Unfortunately, many women in our community like thugs. Who objects to that?
We like the bad boy. Bad boy is different from the thug.
And I think that's women, period.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's
just
I knew
women
you was
in
going to say
general.
that. I've got a rebuttal, but carry on. Go on, say it. Say it. Go on.
I think that's women in general. It's not just black women. And I think also like age range, like you're not going to ask a 40-year-old woman if she likes a thug, but a 20-year-old would.
Yes.
Yeah.
The bad boys are
Priorities
different,
are
though.
different.
They're different. Exactly, my bro. Go on.
Listen, every woman wants a bad boy, but some women they want the neurosurgeon who's on point.
He could also be the bad boy.
Yeah, he's a bad boy.
He is a bad boy.
They want Top Gun. They want the Air
Gunner.
Force officer. He's killing. They want the Navy SEAL killing. They killing people. They shooting people. So every woman wants a bad boy, but they're different. So our bad boys are different than the other women's bad boys.
Yes.
I think it's more they just want an alpha male. That's
Yeah, we
all
want
it
like
is.
a protector.
Yeah, but they're
if you're the main doctor on the ward, like you're not a bad boy, but you're the alpha. Like all the women in that ward, all the nurses, they want.
But
you,
if we but the thing is, if we compare it by community to communities of women by communities of women, yeah, their perception has in our community, especially in the West, maybe not so much back home in our like our home countries, but in the West where we are polluted with all these kind of different ideas and stereotypes, like the black women in these communities have a warped perception of what masculinity is. They see it as the drug dealer, the driller, the trapper, bro. Because it's reinforced over and over and over and over. And you've been watching it from when you was little, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's a hard thing to break out of to all of a sudden, oh yeah, you know what? I need a teacher. Bruv, you've been dating drillers your whole life and now all of a sudden you want a teacher. And let's say you even do that, bro, you don't really get that same adrenaline rush with him. So you're really not going to be happy. You're always going to feel like you're settling. And unless this guy's a super Tyrone, you're going to feel like you're settling with that guy, even if he makes 6 figures. Because a lot of these girls talk about 6 figures, but some 6 figures guys have got women that are still cheating on them, bruv. So that's not that's why when guys try to talk about, oh yeah, you have to be this rich, bruv. No, you don't, bruv. Yeah.
You just gotta be about it, and that means.
What does that mean?
I told you this before.
Nah, tell everyone. Don't tell me. Tell everyone.
When I think about like the ideal partner, I always kind of paint a scenario in my head of if the world was to end tomorrow.
Delusion.
If the world was to end tomorrow, how would me and you survive? What are the skills that you can bring to the table that I don't have?
Yeah.
How good? And this is probably
You mean how will he keep you alive?
No, how will we keep each other alive?
You're not gonna keep him alive.
I've got my
If it
own
turned
skills.
into Mad Max time, yeah. Let me be real with you. If it turned into Mad Max time, yeah, you'd be in danger, bruv. You'd be in serious danger, bruv. You need a guy to be your protector. That's what it boils down to, bruv.
Yeah, and he goes. That's what I'm saying. So that is. What
No, you said we will protect. No, you're not.
No,
you
how
can't
will
do
we
nothing.
survive? Because for me to even be with you and for you to be my protector, we have to even have good communication. Otherwise, you're going to be protecting me. I'm missing out on the
he needs to be able to ready. He needs to be ready to murk anyone that comes to attack you and violate.
He needs to.
It's not nah. It is.
No, it's not just that. Because you don't just. If the world was to end tomorrow, it means that if it's just me and him in the world, at least be strong enough to climb a tree. If I can't do it,
If he's strong enough to murk people, I'm sure he can climb a tree.
yeah. So I'm just saying, it's not about actually having to murk somebody. It's about survival.
I gave you a clear scenario if we was in Mad Max times where it's just wild, like anything goes. You're in serious danger.
So-
but I'll survive, bruv, on my own.
So, for example, let me explain Doctor here, who says he's 5'7" and everything like that. I wouldn't be looking at his skill to be able to keep us surviving in the world as for him to go climb a tree or to beat somebody up. But I do know that if anything went wrong, he'll be able to save us. He will know exactly which vein to cut if anybody come to attack us. It's about having skills that mean you ensure your survival goes a bit further than the next person. It's not all about strength. It's not all about this.
In a real one, yeah. And I'm not putting down what you're saying. I agree with you, but what I'm saying is that on a primitive level, on a straight basic level, yeah, is Mad Max time. You ever watched Mad Max? Have any of you ever watched
Is it
that?
like The Purge?
No.
Even The Purge. Let's take it to The Purge. If it was Purge time, yeah, they were just like, let's just purge. Everyone can purge, no law, bruv. Who's more in danger, me or you? You, right? So you know,
Why?
in the
It depends on whose
Why?
list you on.
You-
Like,
Why?
why are you more in danger than I am?
Because
Because
this-
you're weaker than me,
Okay.
physically.
And this is what I'm trying to explain as well, just because we have this conversation all the time. Let's add context and let's add then.
You're physically, biologically
You-
weaker
you
than
don't
me. I'm
just
faster
win,
than you and stronger than you.
but
I've
you
got more
don't-
endurance
you
than you.
don't-
I can go longer than you.
Okay, what if I'm better at setting
Maybe she's
traps?
smarter than you.
Yeah.
Maybe, but let's talk about what we do know for sure.
Which
There's
I-
no point in talking
well,
about maybes.
Wow. But if you don't know for sure that you'd be able to survive it better than me, that's
Maybe
the
she
point.
I've
can
got to
hide
bet,
better than
yeah,
you.
but,
But
if
physically-
you're logical and being realistic, I have a better fighting chance than you do, just by
Physically.
by what, just by biology, by science.
Yeah, what kind of, but not really, because it doesn't all rely on your physical. Dr. Here would be able to
What?
survive quite well, actually, in the purge, because all he's got to do is hide behind the door, and you'll be able to see this person is coming. I cut him on this vein on the this vein neck, and they'll pass out like that because he's smart, because he
Bro.
understands. Whereas you be wanting to
Have
punch
you-
him and you don't know what
No,
he's got.
no,
gun
that's
and shoot
not
you or
talking
something.
got a
about-
point, you know.
That's not talking about, oh, that means because I think I'm strong, that means I'm gonna punch. I'm just saying a fighting chance, bro. I think if you was to ask 100 people, yeah, who would you rather want on your team in the purge or protecting you in a purge? Would you want someone that was more physically capable, straight up, just like stronger, faster, tougher, can take more pain, blah, blah, blah? Or would you want somebody who's less? Like, it's a straight question.
I would probably want somebody that is less, because we're more likely to go into hiding. You that is a big guy, you'll be going out there, you'll be the first one to die.
Bruv.
On top
You'd
of that,
be
you're
dead.
black. You know what
It's
horror
calm,
movies
it's
tell
calm,
you.
it's
You
calm,
die
it's calm,
first.
it's calm,
You
it's
always
calm,
die
it's
first.
calm. Good luck. You're
smart
gonna need
ones
it.
survive.
You're gonna need it. I never said that because you're strong, you're gonna be stupid and running around with like a headless chicken. I'm just saying you've got a better fighting chance. But good luck to you, innit? And your chicken. Anyway, so yeah, and I'm smart too. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, big up to Big T for the super chat. He says, "What are the benefits of legal marriage?" This is not the one for that, man. That's another day. But big up to you, my brother. Big up Daniel for the super chat. He says, "To White Jumper." That's you. A public video that King reacted a while ago, the black women and even the Latina chicks said they would prefer criminals and scammers. It's not cap. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I remember. I've done loads of videos, like reaction videos like that, where girls just flat out say they want a scammer.
Over what?
9 to 5.
maybe because he makes more money.
That's what they care about, just money.
It's
Or maybe-
security. Yeah.
Or maybe
What?
because the way he processes his thoughts is a bit more advanced, because he's dealing with more danger.
As many of you know, I was just banned on TikTok, and we are demonetized on a daily basis on this platform. If you want to help, please consider sending a super thanks below. Every donation helps, and it helps make what we do possible.